If your leader is Kuro, play up to one East Blue type character at the cost of 6 from your hand. Alright, we figured out what we're playing. You rest 2 of your characters with the East Blue type. Well, they can't go into rest, so yeah. 1, 2, 3. We beat him! This is gonna be 9-9. There's no way around it. Oh, we get to rest our character. Dude, I always forget we can rest a character there. They shouldn't have it. Yeah, 1K, and they did have the event. Up to one of your opponent's characters cannot attack. Dude, we played around it perfectly. We freaking beat Boa Hancock. Dude, there's no way. We just beat a Boa Hancock with this. We need to look at the 6 cost. It's supposed to play out a 6 cost here. Also, they give us an East Blue option. The only one you have is Don Krieg. How horrible is that? Like, we can play a 6 cost 8K Kuro. So we get to play a 7-8 and a 6-8? Actually. East Blue searchable? Sure. Arlong? Sure. 2K counter? We need those. What can we do to cook here, man? This deck sucks. This deck legitimately sucks balls. Balls with a voice crack on top, too. That's how you know it's pretty bad. It just sucks because you have to be East Blue on the board to even get a leader effect. And all the East Blue cards kind of freaking suck. I have no goal here. My goal is to survive. That's all I've got for you. Because this deck sucks. But we're still going to play it anyways. I'm going to go to One Piece Top Decks and look for the last Kuro build. Dude, I wasn't even playing the game when Kuro came out. I was just collecting the cards. Last time, 2023 got in 33rd place at a freaking regional. Let's load up that deck list. This was the deck list. This is the last time this deck was ever played. We were playing OPO2 Chopper. We were playing Butchie to KO a 2 cost or less that already has to be rested. You don't even kill it just a 2 cost. It already has to be rested. We're playing freaking base Kuro, 2 Doflamingos, because why not? It's just a good card, especially back then. 1 out of the bag to set your leader as active so you can swing 8-8-8. Like, or I guess it would be 9-9-9 because 4 Dawn and then 6 Dawn, 3 for leader, 3 for this. You're running Pearl. You're running Ezo, you're running Sham. If your leader is the East Blue type, rest one of your opponent's 2 costs or less. And if you don't have a Butchie, play a Butchie. So then you play Butchie. Actually, that kind of cooks. The big thing here, Arlong is for survivability into the late game where we can start restanding Dawn. This card feels unplayable, but you need 2 East Blue type cards. That's the thing. With this deck list, yes, we need to restand Dawn, but we also need to actually have East Blue type cards on the board to get our leader effect, because you must rest 2 characters with the East Blue type, set this leader as active, and rest one of your opponent's 5 costs or less. So, to actually restand the leader, we have to be able to rest these cards, and we need to have East Blue built, but East Blue kind of sucks, and they don't restand Dawn, so that's where the issue's coming in, where it's not meshing here for the deck profile. So we're going to have to do something like the Mihawk into, you know, hopefully already having the East Blue set up and not swinging with our characters so we can rest it later, making this the win condition. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this on the sim, and I'm going to test it, and then we'll see what happens. We want to go second. We want to... This is Brick City. We're going to mulligan. It was Brick City. We could not go Brick City. So we can Nami. This is also East Blue type, which is convenient. We have double Kuro. 6 cost 8K. No ability. I hate this deck. Alright. We're going to start with the Nami. Look at the top 5. Grab something with the East Blue type. The Arlong's pretty good here. We'll just shut down their leader. I got the Arlong. We need to survive. We need to get East Blue type cards, which the Nami's East Blue. I would love to see that. I would love to see that Papa Fu, because that would also make removal in yellow a little more fair, in my personal opinion. We can take this because we're going to shut down their next attack, so we don't mind taking this. Rest 1 card, rest is not going to happen. Not going to happen there, pal. Also, this is not necessary in the deck. I just threw it in there because I love 4K counters. You get alt arts on the sim. I looked at Marineford TCG. He had a YouTube video where he covered it. That was the best resource for me personally, so that's what I would recommend. But I don't really have a better answer than that. I just think he made a really good video explaining how to do it. So they get the Ron. That's going to give them a rested Dawn. We don't care about that. Guess what? Boom, your leader can't attack, pass a turn. Get shut down, buddy. Get shut down, buddy old pal. We got all the alt arts over here. I had to update every single card singly. I actually think you can batch file, bring all of them from the files that Marineford has linked in his video that he made, and then take all of those and then move them all over into the sim at the same time. and then some of them get messed up and you have to fix them. I still have, there's an event that's just totally incorrect still from when I played Calgara. I haven't fixed it since, still to this day, because I haven't played Calgara since. But yep. Kuro, last time it was played, November 18th, 2023. Let's go. They're going to be at 5 Dawn here. They don't really have a good 5. They have 5 cost. They should be running Nami in this deck, I feel like. We will 1k out of this. I don't really want to take a 1, but we're going to shut down this attack with the Lord of the Coast. So I'm going to drop the Kuro. I'm never going to use the Kuro, because we can't attack the board, so we can lock it down. They're going to play Boa Hancock, stopping our Arlong from attacking. Guess what? I wish we were at 7 Dawn. If we were at 7 Dawn right now, why don't we just put Ramp in green? How about that? How about we hold this, and we just swing... What if I just swing 8-8, and just say I don't care? Okay. What am I? Resting a 5 cost or less? Okay. 8-8. Is the game over yet? 2k? Bet. The game is not over yet. The game is not over yet. You get the alt arts on the sim. You just watch Brainford TCG's video. I always shout out his videos. That's why he's got me doing a drink of the day today. I hold this for the Boa Hancock, put the blocker on the board for something else. They're going to go 8 into the Arlong. You got it. They're probably going to go 5 into 2 because they don't want us to have more cards to rest later. And I think that's incorrect. So guess what? Let them have it. Give it up, buddy. Give it up, buddy, old pal. We really do not mind. Does this have East Blue type? No, that would have been crazy. That would have actually been insane. Damn! They could have totally ignored the Arlong there, by the way. They got 2 Dawn. They're swinging 7, man. They're trying to cook. Play this card? Yes, please. Thank you. Come again. I'll take that. We're going to 8 Dawn. We're going to grab this Arlong. So I'm going to shut down the Boa Hancock and the on here, and I'm going to swing big. Let's get it. We could technically Mihawk into Arlong into Lord of the Coast. Would we ever do that? Gives us another card. No, we can't even rest that. Never mind. All right, we're not doing that. I'm going to... Do I shut down the Marigold or do I care if they block? If they block, I have to take a life. But I think it's a body off the board, so I don't think I care. Bet, we don't care. This can rest. Wait. No, this can... No, wait, we get the rested on. This cannot enter rest the next turn. 6 at you. I'm going to leave 1 Dawn up for the 1 cost event here, because we're probably going to need it. I would not be amazed if we need it. We have a good amount of counter as well. We also have a blocker. We have 2 1 Dawn options. We're going to shut down the board here for sure. For show. Play this card. 1 card and then add 1 card from your hand to the top of your life. Interesting. Doesn't really give you much advantage, but I think this card's horrible. I think this card's bait in the deck. I don't think you should ever play this. Setting up your triggers. If you're playing your deck to set up your triggers, that's normally not a good sign. When you're about to lose to Kuro live on a live stream in front of 7,442 people, that's a problem. That is in fact a problem. I'm not going to lie to you. That should not happen. That should not be a thing. Because legitimately, I think we just win next turn. We need something to rest. We probably should run Dead Man's Game instead of the this 1 cost. We should play Dead Man's Game. Because we could Dead Man's Game their blocker and maybe be okay. We'll go ahead and Leader Effect. I mean, it's a perfect time to do so. Tap 1, rest the Nami, +4, and just get out of that attack completely. Because now they have to force more in. They're going to tap 9 here. They're only going to be able to swing 6 with Leader because they're Ron. They're going to tap 9, replace this. We take a life, they gain a life. Alright. Ooh, Kuro. They're going to 2k that. This card's kind of horrible. Yep, that's what I'm good at. That is what I'm good at. 6 at us. Don't mind if I don't. Got him. We're going to play out this... Ooh. Shangsu. We're going to play this, stopping the Marigold from blocking or going into rest, or just shutting down the... I think we actually play this. Stop Boa. Wait, give a rested Dawn. Stop Boa from going into rest. Because now we can still tap 2 for our blocker, and we have 5 additional Dawn. So we could just go a bunch of little pokes in the face. We'll just go like a 5, 7. We know this is a trigger body, so they have to use the blocker first, right? So watch. They're going to block this, forcing us to take a life. This cooks. Trust. They're going to block this. Because if not, the trigger body that we saw them grab from the Nyan... Oh wait, no, the trigger body's at the bottom. Never mind, I'm stupid. I'm a silly, goofy boy. Can't help it. Ooh. This makes me want to swing 6. I don't have to commit anything extra. We're just gonna have to survive. Shut down 1 attack. They block this. They force it to take a life. Huh? Base power. Never mind. We don't have to take a life. Bet. Pass. I did take a lot of resources out of hand. Leader effect? No, I could have leader effect, but I wouldn't have had any cards in hand. I'm also an idiot and thought that this would have made me take a life. So we just have to survive this. This 4 attack assault. We have a blocker, 3 life. We only have to counter 1 attack, right? So we have a 4, 5, 6k counter. So if they swing a 10k, we get out of it and we guarantee don't lose. As long as we guarantee we use our blocker. So then we can follow up on the next turn, putting them on the defensive with 2 cards in hand. We should just win the game next turn. And they can't even like board here, I don't think. Play a Boa, they stop one of our attacks, but guess what? We can rest that card. So that doesn't matter to us. Then they can bottom deck a 1 cost. There's no 1 cost to like bottom deck. They could go board here. They could attack into the Arlong. Yep, that looks like that's what they're gonna do. Then they're gonna swing us for a bunch. The issue is we need 3 attacks to go. Oh, dude, we still win the game. Guess what? We don't lose. Legitimately, we don't lose here. Watch. 7, 10. We don't lose to 10-10. We don't lose the board ever either, though. Sure. See if we can get that trigger Hotshot or whatever. All right, 9. We do have to counter. In case there's like some kind of blocker that we don't know about. Dude, my nose is getting me. I got cat hair. Take. Rest one of your opponent's 4 cost or less? No. Sadly. All right. So the thing is, we never had to use the blocker. He's East Blue. Nami's East Blue. We can still attack him with the Arlong. We swing 7. If this is the 1 cost event that stops a character from attacking, that doesn't bother us. So we swing in for 7 first, seeing if they get a trigger out of life. Because I don't think the event stops the leader from attacking. Dude, they're about to lose to Kuro. Can you believe that? Yeah, swing the character first. Yep. I know. They trigger Kikinojo. Because they allows them to draw a card. It's just going to be 9-9. There's no way around it. Oh, we get to rest their character. Dude, I always forget we can rest a character there. They shouldn't have it. Yeah, 1k, and they did have the event. Up to 1 of your opponent's characters cannot attack. Dude, we played around it perfectly. We freaking beat Boa Hancock. Dude, there's no way. We just beat a Boa Hancock with this. There's no way. I'm never playing them again. You're cooked, buddy. You're cooked. This Kuro, dog water. This Kuro, dog water. Perona, screw carrot. Perona. We want to play this on curve. We're looking to play these in late game and just swing big. I think this might be the card. Maybe screw the Zoro? I don't know. Knowing that we have a 4-Dawn play is really important, I feel like. And if we go first, we can always cheat it out with the Mihawk, which is important. Because then we go into the 5-Dawn. Then we go 7 to 9 into Mihawk. Swing, restand 4, have 5-Dawn active. We can play a 5-cost Perona after that. Dude, I'm getting sleepy, man. I think we go with 3 Peronas. I think we try this out. I think we go take a bathroom break. Bro, why did nobody tell me I could do this so you guys can actually see it? All right, I'll be right back. I just like being able to shut down attacks. I like having the Nami to attack into their characters. So we'll play Nami, look at the top 5 for an East Blue type. I think this is going to be coming in handy as well. Because they're going to swing very aggressively into us. Because we might not want to shut down their leader. Maybe we want to shut down a different card, like a Zoro. Because now they're going to go 5-5-5. That's really annoying. Is this card ever good? I mean, it's really good. I honestly don't want to give up any of those. I'm not going to lie. Go to the top 5 and play 1 Supernova with 2,000 power less from other than Basil Hawkins. That's so stupid. It's okay. Alright. I could Arlong the Basil Hawkins. Crocodile's goated, dude. That deck is great. That deck is so freaking good, it's busted. I'm gonna play out Mihawk into Arlong here. We'll go 2 into 2, see what they choose to play out, because I really don't care. Now they're gonna play a character with 2,000 power or more. I think Crocodile is probably the best deck. I think it's like one of the top 2 of the new decks, at least. I don't even know what I'd put first. Probably Mihawk. KO one of your opponent's characters with base power 3,000 or less. That's pretty good. But what if that card could not go into rest? Because they're going to play a big card, but now they're going to get less value. So, give Rested Dawn, shut down their Rouge, and swing 7 into the Zoro. Now that burns 2 cards out of their 4-card hand. Beat that, Huz. They did it. They did it. Cherry Slush Alani, drink of the day. Hit Killer. That is a horrible play, by the way. I ran out of food already. Freaking sucks. It's just 5-5, so we'll take the first one. It doesn't really matter. Or it's 5-5-5. Actually, it does matter. We so should use that trigger. We're only going to... Oh, dude, this is so horrible. Good for us. 5 into 5. Alright, we get to shut that down. So we're going to tap 4. We're going to trash. I could have rested both 2 cards and then attacked into them. This. Shutting down the leader attack. I think we just leave 2 Dawn active and pass. I'm starving out this deck, man. I'm here to survive. It sucks because they're going to have 2 attacks, 3 attacks at us. They're playing perfectly on curve, perfect top deck. Why would you not? That's the life of a Trafalgar Law player. You top deck the right cards, you just win. They swing 5. I'm going to go, nope. We're going to have to hope we top deck the right cards. I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to have to take an 8 and then counter an 8 because they're going to send another 8 our way, which is going to be 8 with your Rouge. Honestly, I haven't tested them either. I haven't had enough time. This is 3,000 base power, so you're not going to be able to KO the Arlong anyways, buddy. We'll take an 8. And then we'll have to counter this one with the Strive to Surpass Me, Roronoa Zoro. That was pretty good, not gonna lie. That was pretty good. Pretty good little, pretty good copy in that. We're gonna swing another 8. We're gonna draw a card, which is stupid. We're gonna tap 1. We're gonna rest Arlong, give plus 4,000, resolve the attack. We're gonna go 7 into Kid and Killer. Dang. 4 into 2. 5 into Face. 4 for a Zoro. Pass. I think Ace is still really a great deck. Emu is probably not as strong, and I don't think Roger's as strong either. But that's because they built decks that go really wide, which is really detrimental for Emu's game plan in the Trafalgar Law here and into the Jinbei match. I think a lot of people are going to be on Jinbei. I also think it'll do really good into, what's the deck called? I don't even remember at this point. You got it? We're going to clear up our board here, it looks like. You can have that as well. You can have that as well, my friend. Yeah, this deck gets killed by aggro, it looks like, dude. Kuro, maybe not be the deck list. Maybe not the deck list that we'd be looking for, guys. Sure, we'll take. I feel like there's an East Blue type play this card. Oh, it's on. It's freaking on, dude. Next turn is the turn. Trust. Trust me. Block. Trust me. Watch this. Tap 10. Stand all is active. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guess what? 12 and hope. 12 and hope. Let's go. This is not East Blue type either. Dude, this does not work. We are so cooked. We are so cooked. Wow. Wow. We don't get to rest anything. Choose no targets. Restand. 12 into 8. Wow. Wow. That's pretty good, actually. We may win this game. That's a lie. They have a rush, Zoro. Dude, we're cooked. We're cooked. That means they can go 8, 8, 8. Why'd they attach them? I guess they can go 7, 8, 8. 7, 8, 9. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Why'd they go 6? We could just 2K if we had one. Granted, I don't have one, but I could have. 8. You got it, buddy. You cooked me. You cooked. Dude, getting every rush card they needed. Nothing good in life, though. A bunch of counter. That's about it. They were finally getting to a point where they were drawn out. Like, they had no good cards. But we lose anyways, dude. This deck cannot take on aggro. Dude, Kuro is not going to work. There's no way we can make this deck work. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do right now. We are farmers. Bump-a-dum-bump. Oh, whoops. I just need one more good game with Kuro, bro. We had one good game. We lost a game. Now we need to go win a game. We're going second. Do we want this going second? Mihawk into... Yeah, we'll keep it. Dude, too much cat here. All right. We actually got a card to play on 4 Dawn. Let's get it. I don't think we're ever going to Mihawk into Arlong. That's 3 cards minus in hand. I'd rather just lose 1 right now. They're going to swing 8 at us. Sure, brother. I'll take that, brother. 5 at your face. Makes the most sense to me. I don't think we're ever going to use this card either, but I don't think we're ever going to use this either. I don't think either of these cards are good in this match. We're going to play Arlong. We're going to trash this, stop the leader from attacking, pass a turn. Little 5. They're trying to find cards to play this turn, so we'll see what they can do. We shut down their aggression, which is convenient. I guess we could have played the Mihawk and the Arlong to do that, but I don't think we could go that wide. Play a 5 cost or less if your opponent has 6 or more Dawn. We are going to 6 Dawn. We are, in fact, going to 6 Dawn here. We can just shut down the sugar completely with the Arlong. Ooh. I don't love either of these, honestly. This is really weak, man. This is really weak. Let's go 1 into 1. See if we can remove this off the board. I hate everything in our hand right now. They counter that? Brother. 5 at your face. 5 at your face, brother. 7 into sugar, brother. I'm baiting him. I want this. I wanted to play something with a cost 5 or less from his hand. I baited him. I baited him. Guess what? Boom, bam. Neither of these can go into rest next turn. Your go. You got freaking baited. You got baited so hard. Let's go. We're built different. We're built freaking different right now, bro. Oh, we're built different. 5 and a 1. You got that, brother. You can have it. 7 Dawn. Such a weird number for a Doflamingo. They want to be at 8 right now. They didn't Dawn -1. They could have been at 8, but guess what? They did things incorrectly, in my opinion. Now they play a 5-cost, leave 2 Dawn active, and use their effects and things. Play out Treble. When they return it on, they get 1 back as rested, so they can still go into their turns. Shut that down. We're gonna go 7 into face. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're about to cook. We're about to go. I was gonna say we could go, you know, 1 Dawn on leader, swing 7/7 by rest of the 2 characters, but also we could just go 1 Dawn here, 1 Dawn here, and swing 7/7. Wouldn't really make sense. We're gonna hit him with a bunch of 7s though this turn. I don't think we're ever playing anything else. I mean, we could play this and KO the sugar, but I don't think there's ever a point to it. Let's burn some 2Ks out of their hand. We haven't seen any yet. We're gonna go 8s. I don't even care about them taking life. I just want to burn cards. I'm probably gonna play until like 4:30. Probably got another hour and 15 minutes. I got plenty of time. I'm probably gonna make this into a video for tomorrow. Actually, like edit it after we get off here. So I got to go to Costco after this. Not like right after, but I got to go to Costco and Michael's and Target. I got a lot of things to do today, but this morning I worked on a video for my Burlington card show in Burlington, North Carolina, where I'm running a card show hosted with 200 plus vendors at one location, and it's gonna be freaking epic. But and yesterday I got my PSA order back, and I've got another 110 cards at PSA right now. I'm feeling good. Got some beauties back here. Got a bunch of cool stuff. I just sold a lot of cool cards here. I sold a Perona online. I sold an SP Luffy, an SP Sabo. I sold this Dawn. I sold this Silver Shanks. I got over market for the Silver Shanks, dude. I love it. Porsche. I've been working today. We're gonna stop these rested cards next turn. No, we're just gonna swing huge. No, we can't do that against this match. Never mind. 1K. 1K out of it. They're gonna use the sugar right here, I think. Yep. That makes the most sense. They're gonna be able to restand 2 Dawn with Rosinante. Sorry, I'm just showing off my hustle. I've been working a lot, dude. I'm trying to get young, rich, and handsome. We can take... Okay. It'd be greedy to take that. In my humble opinion, it would be greedy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's 5 Dawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 into 1. 7, 7, 8. 7 into face. Perona was the perfect top deck, because we never die next turn. What? We're going to go 8, trying to force out this event now, and then we're going to swing the treble. They could just Dawn -1, swing us into Doflamingo. That forces them to counter. So now we could swing. It doesn't really change anything, so we're going to leave the 2 Dawn active instead. We're going to stop those from going into rest. We could swing 7 into face, but just Dawn -1. He still goes to 10 next turn, so nothing actually happens. So if he hits our face right now, I'd rather keep the Dawn active, if that makes any sense. Because again, Dawn -1, attacks into Doflamingo, it's 9K, 7 into 9 does nothing. So why would you ever attack in a face there? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, my friend. They play a 10-cost Doflamingo. They stop, what, 3 cards from being rested until the end of your opponent's next turn. So we can't rest them for our leader effect, which kind of sucks. Actually sucks a lot. Technically, they chose the wrong cards, if you ask me. Yeah, you got it. One more attack after this. It'd be greedy to take this, so we won't. We'll freeze down this Doflamingo, though, for sure. 8, restand 4. Oh, dude, I'm about to go crazy. No, wait, I can't go that crazy. Then what's better? I think freezing down the Doflamingo is better than the Arlong. So we'll tap 3, give Rested Dawn, shut this down. Then we swing 9. No, it doesn't do anything. We'll swing 7 in case they butcher it, but they shouldn't. They just send us into the Doflamingo. No, then that would force them down even more Dawn. So they couldn't play another 10 cost after that. So they can't really Dawn -1 conveniently. Or they go to 9 Dawn. Oh, they will go to 9 Dawn. They'll swing us into any other card. That's actually kind of fine with me. How'd they get the Dawn back? Oh, the treble! The treble! Alright. We may be cooked. We may, in fact, be cooked. 2K? 1K? Alright. 9 in face? I'll take. 5 in face? I'll take. Then 9, 10? Sure. 10? Makes sense to me. And we may be cooked. We may be cooked. But this is still a good match. They're going to stop 3 cards from going into rest. Which, if they're smart, they should choose Arlong and Arlong because they're East Blue type. If they're not smart, we're going to find out right now. Are they smart? Are they smarter than a 5th grader? That would shut off our leader effect. They are not smart enough. They are not, in fact, smart enough. Alright, so we're going to have to play down an Arlong so that we can rest an Arlong. It's kind of forced in this position. We need 3 active Dawns, so we can go triple, we can go a bunch of 9s. 9 into face. It's going to be triple 9s here, because we need 2 cards to rest for East Blue leader effect. So, I think this is just the best math. Because we had to have, again, 2 East Blue types. We can't rest the Arlong through our leader effect this turn, because the cards cannot go into rest. If we could, it would be a miss, like... These cards cannot be rested, so we can't use our own effects to rest them. So it shouldn't work. I'm not going to even test it because I don't want to cheat the match. I mean, I guess I could now just to know, but I don't think it changed anything, because at the end of the day, it shouldn't happen. You may rest 2 of your characters of the East Blue type. Well, they can't go into rest, so yeah. 1, 2, 3. We beat him! We freaking won, dude. That's the issue with the Doflamingo leader, is they just break up a little too much. They needed to go Doflamingo into Baby 5, but that doesn't stop all the attacks, so they just lose, even with the 1 extra life, dude. This is the issue with this deck. We were going to go 999. Technically, if they froze the Arlong there, they'd have to freeze Arlong and Arlong in that situation, leaving us a Perona. But then we just attach those 3 Dawn here and we swing another 9. So no matter what, we're going 999, right? Because then we can't leader effect, but that leaves us the 3 extra Dawn from the Arlong. So instead we have 10 Dawn to play with between 3 characters instead of 7 Dawn between 2 characters, right? And 3 a total attack. So yeah, 999 got it there. Dude, that's insane. This is going to be a video. There's no way we've made Kuro cook. We actually figured out how to play Kuro in the OP14 format, and it actually worked. I'm not playing any more Kuro. I want that to be known. I'm never playing this leader again, but that was crazy. I think this is an okay deck. I think the Perona was a must. I don't know why we didn't play it earlier, like in that first game. We still won in the first game, but I think this is an actually like good deck profile. You just stall out until the end, and then you just hope. You just stop everything your opponent's doing as much as you can and hope. So we were able to beat, what, a Doflamingo and a Boa Hancock. We lost to a Red Trafalgar Law, but we took down the OP14 leaders, bro. That is insane. I think we'd get murdered by Smoker. I do think we'd get murdered by Smoker, but dude, that was... I cannot believe it. I'm gonna just delete this off my... I'm never gonna play this deck again, but that was freaking fun. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. Clear deck. Let's find a new deck to play. The Ivankov deck. Let's try the Ivankov deck.